Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania 2, Belmont's Revenge. We have one more castle to go, and that is the Cloud Castle. Rather interesting look we got here. And as we go through the beginning of the castle there, I apologize if that flashing gets on your nerves, of the flashing in the background there. We also have to deal with the birds again. Gonna have to jump off here to get past the second one, but it's definitely doable. And now it's time to start exploring the building proper. And now, because I have my projectile here, might as well go ahead and get a few hearts, because why not? And then take it right on this platform so I can go further up into the castle itself. Now, we're going to start seeing an interesting new thing going on with the ropes here. When you get on this rope, it will start rising up. You don't want to get hit by the spikes, you don't want to get hit by the spike ball either. This one you want to step off and jump off. Jump on, quickly jump off. There you go. And they do drop back down after a while. And I want to be very cautious on that first one. Give myself some room on the second one there, so that when I jumped on the third one, I wouldn't hit my anything, rather. Wouldn't say hit my feet or legs, or hit anything rather on the spiked ball on the third rope. And even though I have the holy water is rather nice, I want the axe instead. If I remember correctly, the axe used to be the boomerang, but they replaced the boomerang with the axe in order to make the American version harder. Also, I believe this is the proper place to drop down. There we go. That was about right. Be careful jumping up that rope. You definitely don't want to hit the spikes there. And I'm going to fight this guy off with my projectiles because it's a lot easier to do so. Time to go into the door. And we've pretty much hit a continue point at this juncture. So if we die, we go back here. Want to avoid the spikes as they go up and down. Be sure to climb to the top of every rope, or to the point where I'm at, whenever you reach a new rope. If you don't have a fully powered whip, this candle will give you an orb for your whip. Otherwise, it'll just give you a small heart. If you leap from the top of the rope and then strike on the way to the next one, you'll be able to get the heart or the orb in case you need the orb. But in case I have a fully powered whip, I don't worry about it. Now this thing here, when you get on one rope, when you get on this rope, one side lowers, the other side goes up. You want to step off and then just quickly jump to the other side. And I did not want that holy water. I don't even know why I went for it. Also, the right side of that wall up there between these two jellyfish enemies, if you strike the right side of it, you'll get 5 hearts. There we go. Apparently it was a little easier than I thought it would be. Good. Let's continue to go up here. And I want to step off at the right time. There we go. And you want to be careful here. You want to jump when the second platform here is high enough, so that way you can get on the rope without hitting your head on the spikes. And I thought I was not going to make that. And this enemy is a lot easier if you have a projectile. Otherwise, you will have to stand right on the edge of the platform, and that can be really hard to deal with. Also want to be careful jumping to the door too, because you can lose a life that way if you're not careful. Now we have yet another continue point. And I do want the axe after all. I forgot I can get it here. And you want to get on the platform here after this knife-throwing demon makes his first leap. So that way, you can find him off like I did. This part. The ropes change direction every few seconds, and you want to be careful. If you hit those rotating things that are moving the ropes, that is insta-kill. That is instant death. You do not want to touch those little spinning spiky things. I'm going to give myself a little bit of room before I hit this guy, because these spear armors, if you hit them from behind, they will turn back. And wow, I timed it so well there. And of course I climbed down there to give myself a little bit more time, and I managed to make my way up to that rope at the end. And I have an extra life again to replace the one that I lost. I knew that was going to happen. You know what I should have done? Because I have the axe, I should have just been down there and just jumped up and threw the axe at the thing that way. Oh well. We can get another orb down here. I just have to get over there. No? Well, sometimes you'll get an orb. I know if you have the leather whip, you can get an orb down there. And I know that probably gives you 5 hearts. Yes, it does. Don't want to grab it, though. Not in the mood to grab it. I do want to throw an axe at that bat, though, because I know he's probably going to follow me to the next enemy, which is another power-down enemy, sadly. And I didn't want that. Oh well. I still have my chain whip. I don't even know which one of these is better, to be honest. The holy water or the axe. Now, if the boomerang was there, I would have definitely tried to keep it, but oh well. And now it's time to face the boss here. Your best tactic to use here is to stick to one enemy here. You want to duck to ensure that you don't get hit by the moving bone ribs here, the little bone portions, and just focus on one of the two things that are trying to kill you. It's best to have the chain whip for this battle because it can do 1 point of damage for each strike, as opposed to the leather whip, which is much weaker. And if you have the holy water or the axe, be sure to use that too. It can also do 1 point of damage if you need to use a special weapon against it too. So just use your special weapons if you need to. Use the whip. Use a chain whip. Focus on one, and you'll eventually see this castle come up from the little lake here. And oh boy, now we start going into the castle like it's a Dr. Wily stage. It's like a short Dr. Wily castle, but we still have to do quite a bit of adventuring before we can do anything that involves slaying Dracula. And we will take on Dracula's castle in the next video. So join me next time where I take on Dracula's castle itself. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!